Hi Ken, what is up? How is everybody today? Your gods and your ghosties have a message for you. Work out. Work out. That's what it says. Go to your workout. Let me get my story cards. I know you like the literary tarot. Let's see what the message is for you today. It says lace up. Lace up and lift. Very boyish message. Ooh. Ooh, Juliet. But you're not Romeo. You're like Dracula. You're like Dracula and Juliet instead of Romeo and Juliet. Oh, you think she's too good for you? You think she's too good for you because you're like Dracula and she's Juliet. Well, you know, if it were Romeo, they all died in the end. So maybe Dracula's better. I don't know. Tell me about the Ace of Light, please. One card for the Ace of Light. Tell me about this. This is an awakening, man. You've been awoken. You can't go back to sleep. And you are Dracula-esque in that you feel like you can't die. Like sometimes you just wish it could be over, but you've been awoken and you can't go back to sleep after that. The Ace of Cups is clarified with the Ace of Cups for you. This is a type of emotion and feeling that you have never felt before. It's been a wake up of something that was latent, dormant in you. 222 on my timer. 123 on my clock. Angel numbers everywhere. You have very much tried to wait this out. You've waited for it to go away. You didn't want to act impulsively. You didn't want to imagine things. Three of Wands is waiting. Four of Cups is ignoring. You've just been waiting for it to go away, but it grew much bigger. It grew from the Ace of Hearts, like a little flicker, to the Nine of Hearts, which is like your dream come true that you can't live without it anymore. There is something about like life and death here and Dracula, and like once you're alive, you can't be unalived is kind of the vibe. You're a little bit, you're deep. You're not like rainbow and butterfly energy. 7-7 is coming out here where you've been guarding the truth. Very intently, very stoically guarding the truth. Tell me about her. Queen of Ink. She's the 10 of Hearts, but with the 3 of Hearts. So this may have been, you may have met her at a bad time. And you've really wanted to do right by her. You've had a lot of struggle here. You've had a lot of conflict. You've been very unable to decide how to approach this. Tell me about the Hierophant reversed. Why is it reversed? You've been struggling with traditions and norms. This awakening, this emotion that you have felt has been too big. It's like the feelings are too big. You say it's not normal. The feelings here are not normal. You're like, it's it's very uncomfortable and scary because you're like, this is abnormal. Like, this is, I'm not supposed to be a vampire. You've been like gearing up though, but why do I keep seeing the Three of Hearts? Tell me about his availability. You've been really... You've been really resistant and working against this. You've been trying your best to sabotage it because you don't want it. In a way, you think that she's too good for you. And there has had to be what word do they want me to use? Leavings. There have had to be leavings. Multiple leavings. Tell me about Queen of Pentacles. She's very highly represented. People know her. People appeal to her. People come to her. She's in the public eye probably in some way. She might be some sort of... she's very regal. And you feel like lowly in her presence. And why is Six of Swords reversed? Why is it reversed? This is fear. Fear, 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 fear. Work. Work is keeping you back? King and Queen of Hearts is a coupling. Six of Hearts is soulmate. Nine of Pentacles is independence and luxury. Four of Wands is marriage or cohabitation. Interpret it as you will. It's very straightforward. There's not really any other interpretation of it. This is a soulmate connection, and this is independent living. Guidance for Ken here, in addition to do your workout. It says there is going to be conflict. Bring the drama. You can withstand it. You avoid taking action on things in general. This is a habit, a pattern of yours. You avoid taking action on anything because you want to avoid drama. You're very highly a people pleaser, and you create this lack for yourself. Your life is in lack. Your life is in scarcity, where you have nothing to look forward to. You have nothing that brings you joy. You have no spark. You live in this anxiety. You live in a spin. You're bitter. You have bitterness within you, all because of your people-pleasing tendencies. Now, your question, they won't let me end it because you have a question. Is she too good for you? Guard against deceit and concealment, dishonesty, betrayal, strategy, tactics, trickery, low self-esteem. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords says that's a lie that you're telling yourself. Lies that you're telling yourself. You are putting up this guard. You're putting up a guard. You're making up lies about yourself, like saying she's not good enough for you, or you're not good enough for her and all this, because you don't want to take the actions. There's a name I would call you, but I don't think you'd like it. It is a long play, and yet it's over too soon. You're like, she's Dorothy, and you're the lion. Language is a dwelling place of ideas that do not exist anywhere else. And it says you're like being old-fashioned here. You're an old-fashioned type of man.